It says simplify a fraction. Actually, simplify the expression. Boy, I read well today on a Tuesday. It says 2/3 plus 5/6 minus 7/9. You know, I just get so excited when I see all those fractions there. But that's what we got here. We're going to simplify, which simply means let's get it down to as simple a form as we can get it. In this case, we can get it down to one fraction, one final answer, all right? See what we've got going here. Let's take a look at it. Simplify, again, we're going to look for how to add these fractions and subtract them because the rule's kind of the same, all right? And in this case, we're going to go left to right on it since that's what we do when we add and subtract. So let's pick up 2/3 plus 5/6 minus 7/9. Now I'm going to leave a little space in between here some so we can get our common denominators because remember we can't add thirds to 6 and we can't add 6 to 9ths unless we get all into a common vein or a common denominator, all right? A number that 3, 6, and 9 will all go into evenly. Now it's so tempting to think 9 is the number we want, but you know 3 and 9 work, but 6 doesn't do it, all right? And you go back here, well 6 will work. 3 and 6 are both divisible into 6, but the 9 doesn't work out. So we've got to look for a number that's a little bit beyond that. So let's maybe multiply this 3 and 6 together. It gives us 18. And you know what? 9 will go into 18. 3 will go into 18, as will 6. So there's our least common denominator, LCD in this case. It's going to be with an 18. And let's see what happens. Now, dear friends, if you'll notice what we've done, we've multiplied each of these denominators by a certain number. The first one, we multiplied it by a 6, okay? Because 6 times 3 would give me 18. In doing that, I look and say, if I multiply the denominator of this 3 by 6, I got to do it to the numerator. So let's do it right there. 6 times 2, that transforms us into the number 12. Right there we go. So we got 12/18, which is the same thing as 2/3, all right? But it's just a renaming it so we all have the same numbers down here in gear, all right? Let's take a look at our next one here. To get to 18, we multiplied this 6 by 3. And you know what happens? If we do that, we've got to multiply the 5 by 3 also, all right? Whatever we multiply the denominator, we've got to do the numerator. And if some of y'all like to hear it, whatever you multiply the bottom by, you got to do the top, all right? And let's see where that's going to take us. It's going to put us at 15. It's going to put us at 15 over 18. Now we keep moving along here. Keep moving along. We've got 18 on the last number. We got a 9, so we got to multiply by 2 to get there. And you know what? Again, same rule holds. Whatever we do to the denominator, we're going to do the numerator. And that's going to be a 2 going up there to be multiplied. So we've got 14. Now it's easy. Now it's easy. Our 18 just hangs out there. Some of you say, well, we got 3 18s. What do? We add them together? Do we subtract? What do? We keep them the same. We keep them the same, folks, when we're doing adding or subtracting fractions. Once we get a common denominator, we stick with it, all right? So here we go. We got 18 running loose there. And what we're going to do now is add our 12 and 15. I get 27. Hope you all do too out there, okay? 27, and we subtract the 14. My goodness, it sounds like 13, and 13 over 18. 13 is a prime number. Nothing is dividing into that, okay? And that will divide into 18 anyway, all right? So there is your final answer, 13/18 for our simplified expression. Said we'd try to get it down to one fraction. That's exactly what we do. With all these numbers, that's all we have to do. Find the common denominator and simplify.
For more math help, visit TNLearn.org.